All right, we're live right now. How are we looking? We looking good over there? Hi, Tracy.
Live over here too.
We're live all over, but we're definitely this is the one
This is the
that's
one.
going to make us look the best. I think with the shuttering, the light, hat up a little bit. There we are. The light is right in Tracy's face.
How can I get out of that? Right there. I'm out of it.
How do we look on this one?
I'm not.
By the way, welcome y'all. We are live from Sapphires Pool, and I'm going to start today's.
Back up over here. I'm not in that crazy light.
This is behind the scenes of
We're
getting ready for live. Yeah. And there's Jason, our producer's position. There he goes. He can't hear us, so talk about him now, Tracy. Oh, he looks so hot in a tie in the middle of 100-degree weather in Vegas at a pool.
I can't believe he's wearing all that. I'm wearing this.
I'm in a jean jacket and my flip-flops, but I got my white
wearing a
linen.
lot too, but I mean, he's got a suit and tie on pretty much.
Just when I'm at the pools, because you had to like bend over and pick up cords, and where's my phone, and got to pay this, and got to look for that, and
I still bend over and pick up the cord.
I noticed, and you've got a nice bend over. Today's been really fun. What do you think about the pool season so far? I mean, we've been. I was at Marquee Pool last week. Insanity. The
I
whole
haven't been to
nightclub.
Marquee yet, but I know Marquee gets crazy. I'm gonna make out with this thing. It's so close.
Jason, we need to do the sound check.
Somebody turn me up because I'm like making out with this microphone right now, and I'm sure people don't
She's
mind.
making out with the microphone right now. It's just it needs to go up. There you go. Just put your lips on it. That's what she said.
I have lip gloss all over.
That's what she
Can
said.
we turn me up or no? Anyway, so I haven't been out to Marquee yet, but I have been to Dre's. And to tell you the truth, in the last couple days, or last week or so, that has been the most I've been out to a pool in a while, just because I travel so much. But I have been prepared. I've been tanning. I've been out in the sun a lot. And I come with, everybody, you come with your sunglasses. But actually, a lot of pools in Las Vegas give you sunglasses
Yes, they
nowadays.
do.
So
Yeah.
you get sunglasses all.
And they give you water guns.
And water guns. Yeah, you got water guns. Wait, what's this? Are these from Sapphire? Yeah. So they usually
they
have,
popped out the lens.
They have logos on them, and they usually have lenses that have stuff all over them. So you're
Yeah.
always prepared. If you forget your sunglasses, most of the clubs have some for you. Of course, you have your camera phone for taking selfies because those are a must.
Absolutely. I got to laugh. This weekend I'm hosting Overlander from Australia, and Mark is amazing. And today he was taking a picture of himself. And
Vegas got to him then.
And yeah, he got the selfie. But he was taking a picture of himself, and it was really funny because the entire bachelor party that was in front of him thought that he was standing there taking a picture of them. Vegas is such a different market around the world.
And so did they freak out?
Yes.
Oh, he's all like, no, it's me. Anyway, so of course you need your oil because we need.
Yeah, you gotta get oiled up. Now let's tell them about behind the scenes of when you go to a pool. They don't always let you in with oil.
Oh, really? Like
no.
Wet Republic or?
Well, yeah. There's a Wet Republic. There's Rehab. There's Daylight. You're not even allowed to walk into a pool with an open pack of cigarettes, chapstick, lipstick, makeup, nothing because of the drug fear.
Right.
The one thing about Sapphires
lost you for a second there.
Sound. The one thing about Sapphires is that they don't give you an anal probe just to walk in.
Yeah.
But I don't see any problems here.
I walk in with my camera and there's girls running around here with just pasties on. I mean, it's not a topless
Hot
pool.
and sexy.
It's not
pasties.
a topless pool. They're either wearing pasties or they have body paint on their boobs, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, they're not strict about it. I walk in with my camera and they don't even think twice. But I mean, usually people are used to seeing me in Vegas with a camera, so whatever. But I mean, one of the biggest things is if you're out in Vegas and you're wearing a bikini and it's daytime, you're usually
see?
You're usually rocking the high heels. We lost you again.
I think it's on me. I can't move around.
This connection here.
It is. This is our first. Terrible. Stay tuned with us live, guys. Just hold on. We're having issues. Can we see?
Okay.
It's not that easy to go live at a pool. And I'm not going to move from this moment on. I'm going to stay just like this. So, yeah, I got you, and I'm not moving anywhere. Okay. It's not exactly easy going to a live nightclub, but it's a day club
Right.
with thousands of people splashing around in water with all of our camera equipment and cords. But this is cool.
Yeah, it's fun because I love being in a bikini, so it's really awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I have a reason to. Like, if I showed up to your show in a bikini, like, no one would probably complain, but
Nobody's
people would-
complaining. We're
people-
all asking.
People would be like, why? Now, no one's asking why. They're all like, oh, they're at a pool, no problem, right?
Yeah. You know what we did here today is just, it's the first time in 15 years doing journalism that I've broadcast live from a swimming pool that easy. And we can actually broadcast live from our phones and social media and let everyone know. Yes, we are also recording for Outlander from Australia that we've got in the house. He's going to be here for 4 months.
Really?
Running across the country.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's pretty cool because, you're Korean.
Uh-huh.
Well, he left North Korea doing an amazing documentary there.
North Korea?
North Korea.
I can't even imagine.
Yes.
Like that's like Neverland. Like no one went to Michael Jackson's Neverland, right? I mean, that was
Yeah.
just like behind
It's
closed
pretty
doors.
intense.
There's
It's
a
pretty
couple
intense.
people that got in that came back very distraught or distressed supposedly, and I mean the few people that get into North Korea are people like Dennis Rodman. So I mean he comes back distressed. Oh, he's already distressed before he even goes.
Yeah, that's true. I was like, I used to do shows with Dennis Rodman. I remember this one time, and I never name dropped with like celebrity stories, but it was pretty funny when he was like laying down in the middle of Las Vegas Boulevard, and I was shooting at 7 nightclub. Do you remember that place?
Oh my God.
7 after hours.
Seven,
They're like,
seven was just underway right when I first moved to Vegas in 2003.
yeah,
so,
it was. It was 2003. They're like, the guy that you're interviewing is laying down in the middle of Las Vegas Boulevard. We'll be back in an hour. I'm like, what? And then after meeting him, he was pretty cool. I think we all laid down on Las Vegas Boulevard at some point in our life living here.
I can't claim that. I can't claim that.
I definitely, walking in high heels, had to sit my ass down. Jason. All right. We're going to take a quick break of a commercial and step back so I can change microphones.
Oh, well, you're still streaming in general. Brought to you by.
So, Mark, are you done updating your content from last night so we can see tonight?
Where did I put my selfie phone?
I know.
Did you steal my phone?
No, you were on it earlier.
No, I had it right here a second ago.
I know. I know.
Okay, my phone is usually in my boobs, but I have oil here. So it's not in my
Well,
boobs.
Mark thinks that we can read lips. So I don't know what he's trying to say.
I can't understand.
It's usually the other way around.
How did my phone disappear? Like, we had it 2 seconds ago. It was just like your phone disappearing.
Okay. We're going to keep on going while they look for her cell phone right now because she was just on it. That's kind of weird. We're losing a little bit of everything in
My
the
selfie.
cords. I got to say, today has been an amazing day out here at Sapphires Pool.
Show my butt off
I
to the
just
camera
I
real
really
quick.
like how they set it up. There's like a rainfall. There's an upper level where it's a glass pool that looks out over the pool. And my guy from Australia that I have been hosting for the past few days from
Found it.
Outlander.tv climbed up on the roof with their tech department here to get an aerial shot of looking down at the pool. I'm going to be asking him later about his bucket list adventures of being sprayed with champagne. Everyone ran to the front of the DJ booth to be sprayed with champagne, and it was a really cool moment to like sit up there and like, hey,
Right.
you know, I think
Absolutely.
it's a fantasy of everybody's to be like sprayed with champagne in Vegas from a big gold metallic bottle. That was hot.
Right, and all the girls were down there screaming and yelling. And
Saying it's my birthday. They were twerking for champagne. That's the first time I've seen that, twerk for champagne.
yeah, they were having a blast. So it's cool to see. I was standing back because I was taking pictures and filming it. And
Which
stuff,
is
but
why I wanted to bring this up. Tracy, what brought you leaving nightlife photography into doing the photography for fighting? You're a fight photographer. I mean, you're in there. You get blood on your face.
That has happened before, actually. You're right. I wouldn't say I left nightlife photography. I just trying to change gears. I still shoot in nightlife on occasion when it has to do with fighting. So if it is a fight after party or it is a pre-party or something having to do with fighting, typically I'm there shooting. Or I still sometimes get hired by different companies. But
Now, I have actually, though, I have turned the TV on and stood up and screamed, and nobody was actually getting even hit at the time. And I'm like, oh my God, it's Tracy Lee from Las Vegas. And I'm like, that's my girl. You are like bent over, sweating like this, photos up between the ropes in the ring, and like you are flat, you are in it. You're like the military bitch going to war inside that ring, getting the right shot.
There's nothing I take more seriously than when I'm shooting a fight. I mean, it's a lot of fun. I have a great time doing it, and my passion is to get that defining moment that shows, in one shot, shows the entire story of the fight. So to get that defining moment, that is very serious to me, and I don't know. That's always what I strive for. So I took it very seriously. I haven't been shooting cage side as much lately. I still do on occasion.
Cage fighting when they're in a cage.
Yeah.
Now that's pretty intense.
Yeah, I'm still shooting cage side on occasion, but I'm working on a lot of other projects as well. So I have a severe passion for getting that defining moment of a fight.
So is there competition in the ring between photographers?
Maybe an unspoken competition, but no, I don't believe so.
No?
Well,
Are you all like, looking for, you know how paparazzi are? They're like, bap! I got the shot of Angelina Jolie. Oh my God, Kim Kardashian is doing this. There's not that competition in the ring.
Well, I never felt like I was competing with anyone, but it's possible.
Do you get paid for the shots, or do you get paid by?
It was just per show. I was shooting for Yahoo Sports, and before that I had shot for FoxNews.com, and I've shot for different magazines and so on and so forth. But at this point, currently UFC.
So you don't like compete for the money shot of like Tyson ripping out of the ear of Holyfield back in the day,
Well, I mean, you want to get that shot because then your name is all over the world, and then you also get paid for.
Okay, I get it.
The way I was paid was not per shot, no, but.
I'm just curious because if you're the best dancer or you do whatever and you're performing out there, or the best singers,
Well, people know who the best are, and they want to see those photos, so therefore you get the jobs, right? So,
are there any other female photographers out there when you're shooting? Because you're out there and you're really tough. I mean, you're up there with the big boys, leaning over, getting that money shot. And I'm sure it helps being a woman in the industry too. I see you with Dana White. I see you with, I'm not going to name drop all the names, but they come to Vegas as well, and we are the fighting capital of the world here, especially to visit or to train or get to know the other fighters on a social level. You're always with them, and you became their friend.
Yeah, that's been a definite bonus as far as being involved in MMA. Was going into MMA, I had already built a lot of personal relationships with a lot of fighters. That's actually how I got involved in MMA, because they would come to Vegas and they knew, people know to hit you up when they come to Vegas. The fighters all knew to hit Tracy Lee up, and that's how.
We got that call come hit somebody up.
That's how I got built the personal relationships up with the fighters, and it has expanded, and where I know most of the fighters in the entire industry.
So do you think that you're going to keep in the fighting field?
I definitely am.
Tracy Lee?
I definitely am. I'm signing actually a new contract with the company to do some more MMA stuff. It'll keep me traveling and keep me on the road. I also am working on my own social media consulting business, which I tie in a lot of it with a lot
everything
of the fight
right
stuff.
Now these days are social media.
A lot of the fight stuff that I do. So although I'm sitting here in a bikini, I actually have brains too. So it's
absolutely. Don't you love Vegas though?
Nice combination.
We creep in here, we put the plastic surgery on, and we do our thing. But then at the end of the day, we're not that fly on the wall. We're like, we got you.
I like being underestimated. That's the best part of it.
Ooh, I like that quote.
Yeah.
I like being underestimated. Nice. Okay. Great. Well, Tracy, thank you so much. I wanted to absolutely get an interview with just you because we're all curious of going from nightlife to being the best of the photography with the fighters right now.
And it's always
hosting them here as well too.
It's always going to be something new too. So I'm always trying to find the next thing. So thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
It's been a pleasure. I've been spending a whole bunch of time with Tiffany lately. We've been fulfilling not only our own bucket list, but to help find other things for other people that she works with to fulfill their bucket list.
Oh my
as well.
gosh, it's been so much fun.
It has been a
We went
blast.
to Antelope Canyon. We went to, well, we got lost at night at the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, all the deers.
Most
and
people are at the
stuff.
Grand Canyon at, during the daytime when it's light out. I have a bucket list adventure coming up to us right now. Mark owns Outlander. He has the largest travel network online in Australia for 15 years.
Oh wow.
He's been to 50 countries, doing
He's got
stories
me
around the
beat
world.
double because I've been to 21 countries, so he's over double beat me. Over
An
double.
amazing adventurer that really goes out of his way to get the truth. Yet, I'd like to bring him in. I'm hosting him, yes, this weekend, and he's traveling across America for 4 months. But I'm bringing him in. We got to put the, is his headphones ready?
Here, I can give him this one, right? I give him
Okay.
this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, here
That's
we go.
good.
Thank you, Tiffany,
Tracy,
for having
thank you
me. It's
so
been a
much.
pleasure.
Ah,
Bye, you guys.
beautiful girl.
There you go.
Love her. Yes. We'll actually have you unmade over here. Come on in. Actually, I'll come to this side. I like this side better anyway. Oh, nice. Arr. Friends can do that. We are coming on in. We are still live, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in right now. I have Mark from Overlander.tv. If you go to his YouTube, he's got millions and millions of listeners around the world and viewers for 15 years. Mark is very well known. So we're going to get situated right here. And yes, I know y'all are live watching us here, but we're also recording up. We need to move over a little. How are we centered over here?
Oh, you killed it? See a little button. No, at the back. Yeah, just there. Yeah. Lovely, thank you.
Are we good here?
We're rolling. All right.
We can turn this one off, Jason.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Oh, there we go.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Look. Now look. You'll have a much better interview than we did.
All right. Stay
So
there.
I was
Stay where
just
you are,
talking
Tracy.
to Tracy Lee about how you just filmed in North Korea because she is Korean.
All right.
She's from Korea. And you've got some
North
amazing
Korea or
stories.
South Korea.
She's definitely most likely from
Hard to
South
say,
Korea.
right.
But she said that they're actually like leaking into each other right now. I don't know what that means. Something
Well,
about
I think it will open up. I mean, there is business that's happening between South and North Korea.
Can you do one more sound check? I'm deaf. You need to put it closer to your mouth.
Yeah.
Jason, right down here too. Okay, so I'm going to open up the show right now. There's that. Can you check our mics? We're ready for the next show. Can you hear us? No, he needs to speak because I'm not hearing him at all.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so yeah, you almost got to rest your lips.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Currently
Okay.
here with Tiffany Masters, Miss Las Vegas.
That's right.
The Queen of Las Vegas. The Queen of Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. Is that an Aussie way of saying things? I am here live at the Sapphires pool, and I am so lucky to be with Outlander.tv. Overlander.
Overlander.tv.
Overlander.tv. You know, I want to say that because he's from the Outback. It's that Australian accent that throws me out. So, Overlander.tv has been around for 15 years. You've been traveling around the
I've been in video
world.
production for 15 years, yeah.
And just rested on you like that. There we go. It's very new for us to be broadcasting live at a swimming pool.
And
You can see
Jason's
right
doing
here.
a great job because we're really struggling, aren't we? With, we've got loud music in the background. He's doing
It's
well.
very difficult to do this.
Yeah, and we're recording this too on video.
Hmm. But he's great. Jason has been phenomenal. So we've got Mark from Overlander.tv, but if you go to YouTube, he's got over 25,000 subscribers, unlimited millions.
15 million views.
Yes,
Filmed about 50 different countries around the world.
just keep it right there.
Give it right on my chin. Is that
There
better?
you go.
Ooh.
That's it. Just like
Now we're
what she
getting
said.
loud.
I'll just keep it right on my chin. So he's gone to 50 different countries. And he is blessing us with his presence coming through Las Vegas to go across America and say, what is really good in America? What is the best things to see and not to miss in America? He
And
just looked,
from a local person's point of view too, getting a local person to tell us,
because
what they. Because I mean, with you, I would not have got access here. We've been to some amazing clubs, and so it's all about getting local people to show me their best parts of where they live, and that's a great thing. Because if they're a passionate person about where they live, like you are about Las Vegas, you can't go wrong.
well, I think that if you have the budget, that makes it the best to what tourists think. That's not necessarily true. People will pay $100,000 to have some reality show star come in and say, hey, we're the best. But that's not necessarily true.
Oh, testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
But that's... People will pay $100,000 to have
Is there a buzz in that mic? I think there might be a buzz in the lines.
Sorry, y'all. This is because it's live right now, and there's people spraying water guns around, and we are having our control panel behind us.
Oh, look what's behind us there. Tracy, the finest photographer in Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's not what you were thinking. I think you were saying the finest ass in Las Vegas.
The finest photographer
She
in
is
Las
definitely
Vegas.
the finest photographer in Las Vegas for sure. We are having to redo this. We got sprayed with a water gun at the moment. We're just trying to, we've got a crazy bachelor party next to us. Jason, can you please put, what the heck? Listen to me. I'm going to talk like this so you can hear what it's sounding like right now. Yeah. We may not be able to do this. We can't do it. Is it because more microphones are over here?
Testing.
We're going to do a champagne spray. We need everybody up here. Oh!
Question.
Not as hot. Okay. Just a second. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right, so we are dealing with some difficulties right now with water guns, and right now they're about to do a champagne spray, which was really, really cool doing that earlier. You'll see the footage where we were sitting up in the DJ booth, and champagne was spraying all over, and that was really cool to sit up there and like make so many people happy underneath that. We're having birthdays in the champagne bottles, and
Oh, have I got you? We have got a line.
okay, hi, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay, are you good now?
I'm good.
Okay.
We had a bit of mic
My
problem
God,
there.
before this guy lays, he's got to get laid. I can't even keep his attention.
You certainly do.
But,
Miss
you know,
Tiffany.
I guess this is what I asked for. I brought him to the world's largest gentleman's club, and it is so gorgeous here, and gorgeous weather, gorgeous people, and an amazing, like, it's a vibe. What did you think about right now behind us? They are doing another champagne spray. Mark was able to climb up on top of the roof. He's with Overlander.tv, and he was able to go upstairs on the roof and film down to the pool of everybody screaming with the DJ and I, their MCs here, shaking up these beautiful bottles of Sapphire champagne that were like gold lame. Wasn't that great?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
spray all these people having a birthday party and everything that they were doing. It was really, really neat. What'd you think when I put you in the middle of the champagne spray?
What did I think?
Yes.
It was great. I think the footage is going to look fantastic. Now let's talk about Tiffany Masters.
No, I'm here to interview you. He's been running around. He
Let's
doesn't.
change the topic.
He has no idea. Like, I've been a journalist here 15 years, and he keeps like, you know, I don't want you to be nervous on camera. And I'm like, shit. So it's been fun. Right now, I'm going to put him on the spot. You've been doing this for 15 years.
Well, I've been in video production for 15 years. I started off just doing wedding videos. Back in the mid 1990s.
Boring, but interesting.
Did you just burp?
No,
Oh, that was a snore. I thought it was a burp.
I'm snoring. So
No,
you
it's
did
interesting
wedding
where you
videos.
start from. I started, in the 1990s was the first stage that high definition cameras came out. I got into it. I realised that anyone could do TV, and that's where I started. And I realised that online was the future, and online is the future. And you know, you got to do it quick. You got to do it fast. You got to get people information on YouTube. On online video, for example, you got 10 seconds to impress someone.
10 seconds to impress somebody online.
Yep.
Huh.
So there's a whole new genre that's being formed. These short online videos.
I wonder how long
We're
it
working
is
on
to
that.
impress somebody not online. Just in. How long does it take to impress somebody in person?
Well, I suppose now that we've got
Have
all
you
those
done that
dating,
research?
I suppose now we've got all those dating websites like Tinder and whatever, where you're judging someone just on a photo, and you know that they've found out that men and women can make a decision on whether they're attracted to someone in 3 seconds. In 3 seconds, we can look at someone's image and decide, boom. And I think it's even quicker because you think of things like Tinder. I mean, you know, like swipe left, swipe right. You know, it's quite fascinating. Where
On Tinder, I don't like it because I look at a man's height.
are you on Tinder?
Yes, I'm on Tinder, OkCupid, Match, and Zeus. And I might be on another one. And I pay to be on the good ones.
But on,
And
how
I'm
can you tell
Millionaire
someone's height? Like a lot of it, you know, the thing.
They usually have to say what they do for a living, what their height is. I don't like any children. I'm very picky on what I go for because I don't want a package deal. I want to be able to dress away and the confidence around the lifestyle that I'm used to living. And I like dating sites because I could sit there with unshaven legs on a Saturday night and just go through and say deny, 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 deny. Or I guess Tinder is nope or a swipe left or right.
I think, yeah.
And but Tinder is used in Las Vegas because people are looking for hosts or they're looking for people to hang out with, and it's not necessarily as sexual.
Just to pick up, yeah.
Because
Or to hook up, as I heard.
no, I would never sleep with somebody on Tinder that isn't a local.
Yeah.
Ever. But I don't sleep with anybody anyway when off of those sites. It takes a long mile to get with this one. But they're good to date on like that. And yes, there is 10 seconds. If they got an image that interests me, if they're with their children, no. If you're with a picture with other girls, oh hell no. And on my radio show that I do, Waking Up in Vegas, we do a show about 2 times a month about dating online and social media. Never, ever, ever have girls with pictures with you acting like you're Mac Daddy. You're not going to get a girl.
Right.
Ever. If you have more dog pictures than you have pictures of yourself,
You're probably mad.
no, you're not into whatever. So
Now,
there's a list
what
of
about,
rules.
What about what we're doing, Tiffany? We've been
No, I'm talking
wandering
about you
around
today.
looking at the best of Las Vegas.
Yes. Now,
It's been great fun. I mean, I've really enjoyed it. I'm glad I met you. It's you know, we went to a zoo yesterday. That was fantastic. Today we're at Sapphire Club. You know, the pool party last night, 1923. We were Bourbon and Burlesque. I mean,
going
we really
with fighter jets and private
Foundation
airplanes,
Lounge. You know, the best club in Vegas. I mean,
flying
we've done
over the Valley of Fire and Red
Yeah,
Rock
yeah.
and the Las Vegas Strip.
We've done a heap, haven't we? It's been
Yes,
great.
we have in 2 days. In 2 days, we have. Overall, on bucket list adventures and questions, you've been to 50 different countries. What is the most impressive that you've had so far?
I think a country is to understand a country. You've got to look at the people. You know, to understand the people of a country, you've got to look at the history of a country. And there's some countries you won't like. Like a lot of people love the Philippines, but for me, I found the Philippines a little bit tough. And I think you know, look at the history of the Philippines.
So that's one of your favorites?
No, it's not one of my favorites. But I'm
I'm just saying, what's the most impressive?
I'm just making a little story here, Tiffany. Give me some.
We'll go in for a
All
real
right,
deep.
my
We're going to
favorite.
get deeper on those stories.
My
inside
favorite
this closes.
is I loved Cuba. I
Cuba.
love the people of Cuba.
Cuba would be
I love
like
the
this
culture,
atmosphere.
And I love Borneo because in Malaysian Borneo, you can be in modern cities where they speak English, and you can get all your Apple and your whatever else, you know, all the modern amenities, and yet you can go 2 hours down a river, and you're living with the original headhunters. And
Now
that
that's-
is a boy's own adventure. I really love Borneo. I really love Cuba. You know, it's interesting. There's some countries you gel with, and there's some countries you don't. And what I really believe is if you don't gel with a country, you're just looking in the mirror, and you're seeing something that you don't like about yourself. It's all good, Tiffany. Just keep moving along. We're at the
I'm
world's
probably
biggest
gonna
gentlemen's
say
club.
we're going
We're
to.
going to get some noise, you know.
No, I
Keep
think
going.
I'm gonna rap.
Keep rolling.
I'm gonna rap. I don't do this to hear myself. How was your?
I'm
I don't do
going
this
to be
for my
using
puppy.
heat sound.
So what would that be?
I'm using heat sound. Let me just
They're
stop
gonna
that.
close
Yeah, yeah.
in an hour. Hold it. I'm cutting. Too fucking loud. We can't do it here. We can't do it. It's so fucking loud when they're yelling over it.